What are the modules ERPNext has? ERPNext has accounting, CRM, stock, selling, purchase, project, task management, manufacturing, project management, HR and payroll. It also has a website inbuilt into it, e-commerce platform where it could be integrated to WooCommerce, Shopify. And recently they do new addition to the ERPNext module is healthcare and school. So it is a complete comprehensive module for managing the healthcare facility of a hospital or a clinic and a school or college management system. And the latest addition is also agriculture, which I haven't listed here, but if you go on the ERPNext.org, you will find agriculture module as well there. Now, how does it look? It looks beautiful, very simple, very modern, as you see on the screen. Different modules and its sub modules have been color coded in a different way. So stock module is coded in one color and all other aspects of it. Accounts module is the other way. So it looks like a modular approach, and it has a different section of it. If I go further into the accounting module, the look is similar to this. So most of the screen and the doc type within ERPNext looks like the present screen, which is there on your screens. So it has a two sections. One on the left side, there are certain task management attachment features, and on the right side, it is about the information capturing features. Going to the next slide, the billing and payment. So most of the document could be generated, the important documents could be generated, it can be customized, and the print format customization is highly effective. One can brand it, make it look and feel as per the branding parameters one has. It also has a production planning tool for manufacturing. The project management has a feature of Gantt chart. It also has a calendar view and a Kanban view, something similar to what is there available in the latest project management tool like Asana and other. Moving to the payroll and expense tracking. So it has the payroll functionality, meeting of most of the requirements of the new age organization. It also has a point of sale for the retail business, and it is also available on the mobile app where one can do the in-time syncing of the point of sales integration. The analytics, what you see on the screen, and it is being improved. The slide is a little older, but now with the ERPNext chart, much more advanced level of charting and analysis of the data is possible inside the product. So one does not need to export the data and analyze it. So at a great level, inside it gives several reports and the analysis by itself on a graphical presentation. The great beauty of ERPNext is it has a mobile application. So the view which you have on your desktop while logging via web browser could also be explored on your smartphone, and it is available on both Google Play and it is on Apple Store. In terms of, say, again, repeating the same point, in terms of the global presence of who is using ERPNext so far. So ERPNext is already being known to be used in more than 130 plus countries, and it is a strong community support of more than 10,000 people across the world, helping each other adopt the product, solving each other's doubt. And there are a lot of service providers who have mastered the product, helping organizations adopt it. In terms of customizable product, one can customize report, look and feel, whatever they need, they can keep in the report. If they don't need something in published report, they can remove it. So it is more about print format, how you want to uh, make your output, which you send to your customer, you send to a supplier, or the financial report, those are highly customizable. The document, so each of the documents, so for example, when I raise a sales invoice, the sales invoice form which I see is highly customizable. I can add certain fields into that, I can change, rename those fields, I can uh, do some logic on it, and it is highly customizable. One can write scripts to do certain activity in terms of, so if I want to create a trigger, uh, for example, if there is a, the payment due date is approaching, and if I want to keep a trigger on it saying that before 2 days prior to that due date one should get an email, those kind of scripts and email alerts could also be configured within the product. It has a workflow mechanism where one can design the approval mechanism of on submission of expenses or on submission of documents. So most more like a maker checker concept could also be built. So when the accounts user is putting some purchase invoices or expense, and an accounts manager wants to review it, so a workflow mechanism could be built where once an account user puts in the detail and it is in the draft stage, it triggers a workflow for the approval for the accounts manager, and once he approves it goes into the submit stage. It also has an API integration to several other good products like, as I said earlier, the WooCommerce, Shopify, and few more. Amazon has been recently as an addition where the seller who sell on Amazon, they can integrate their uh, inventory on Amazon portal and bring it onto the ERPNext. It also has integration to several payment mode, Razorpay, PayPal, where the people who sell on e-commerce can integrate and receive their payments using those integrations. Moving on to the, so as I, so there are several people who are partners, service provider. So they are the people who have mastered the product, and they help organizations and users adopt the product. So the services usually they provide is the prototype demo. Prototype demo is more like proof of concept where an organization intending to adopt an ERPNext gives their scenario, which is mapped to the demo instance and show to them that how it is working. So that is a paid service which many service provider give. Business fit validation, then implementation service, data migration. If it is a customization at a front level, field level, or at a business logic level, customization, installation and setup, hosting, connecting to the third party integration or some other existing custom app or the legacy app which an organization using, and may be customized. In terms of little technical details, ERPNext is built on from the client side, it is built via the JavaScript coding, and on the server side, it is built via Python coding.